Hello guys, welcome to another episode of building a BMW AIRHEAD motorcycle. In this episode, we're planning to make some brackets for some of the electrical components that we want to mount to the frame. So for that, we need to make some brackets, weld the brackets into this frame, and after that we're gonna use some just normal screw or maybe bolts to just fit those electrical components into place. But first we need to figure out where to put them. There are several components that we want to mount on the frame. First thing is M-unit blue. As I said before in the first videos, this one is like the main, kind of the heart of the wiring the whole motorcycle. Like it will handle everything, like ignition, turn signals, brake signal, and more. So yeah, first thing, this one. The second thing that I said that I'm gonna keep it is the ignition module. This is also necessary. We need to find a place for this one as well. Another one is the coil. This one is coming from Harley Davidson. I'm gonna use this again, so if it was working before, I don't see any reason that I need to change this. I will keep that. So 3 components here. There is another one which I haven't received yet, and that one is the regulator rectifier. I'm gonna I kind of have some rough dimension of it, so maybe I just leave it for now, and then when I receive that, actually make the bracket for it. But I kind of know roughly where that is gonna located. I saw a lot of other builds, so I know where people put them. But this one, I'm gonna first figure out where to put these stuff. Okay, so I have the tank over there and all these components. I'm gonna just use some tapes to figure out where to actually mount this stuff. Okay, let's get to it. Okay guys, I wanted to show you something. As you can see, this tank, it doesn't have that much of free space except the front of it. As you can see here, we can fit a lot of things underneath here. So I think that's a plan. I try to mount things somewhere else. It doesn't seem to be working very well. So yeah, I guess this mounting that we can see right now here, that should be good enough. So the M-unit blue is gonna locate here. This is a starter module, the coil. The only concern I have is that, is it possible that the coil, when it's working, it actually damages the M-unit blue? The reason I'm saying this, because this is really high voltage, right? Especially the output of it. It's crazy. So I'm wondering that if the electromagnetic pulse can actually affect this. Yeah, I'm not completely sure about that. I'm gonna do some research. But this layout is really perfect. And also, the other thing is the regulator rectifier. I really think that it's kind of the same size as this coil. So it's gonna be located right on the other side. So it's gonna be a very clean and symmetric look for all of the electrical components. And the other good thing is they'll all be located in one place. Yeah, if there isn't any problem, like I just need to know if the coil can damage this M unit blue. But if you cannot, you're good. Yeah, I guess that's it. I'm gonna go with that for now. Yeah, there are screws here that I need to make. I'm gonna think how to mount, like how to make the brackets for these 2 and also 3 here. And then, yeah, I guess that's it. And we're gonna weld the brackets on the frame and it should be good to go. Okay, I did some thinking and the result is I'm not sure how easy it is to connect these things, you know, in this way. So it's either I need to like have the screws and like make the brackets and then, you know, like have the screws screwed in from the other side and just make sure that everything is okay, and then, you know, weld that bracket onto the frame. And this is kind of, you know, like my gut feeling tells me that this is not the right way to do that. I guess that's the best way, because if I want to like I did, you know, like if you look at this part of this tank, if I want to mount the M unit somewhere here, you know, I think that would be possible, not completely sure, but there are not that much of a space underneath this tank. But you know, like this part, it's really deep, so I can go as like up as much as I want. So I think that it's possible that I try to go really high here, you know, like or actually, yeah, the other possibility is to have like the you know, like the screws, the bolts mounted to the bracket, and then after that, like I just you know, like permanently mount them. I weld them to that bracket, the bolts, and after that I just weld the bracket onto the frame. But yeah, you never know if something happens with the screw, like replacement. Is it gonna be hard? Yeah, I'm not completely sure. But before I do that, I guess I'm gonna just test how much higher I can go here. Like, you know, can I do this? Or because if that's the case, then the bracket would be here and I can just reach underneath and put the, you know, like the bolt in. So yeah, I'm gonna see how like high I can go in this area. A couple of more things for mounting this one, and also the M unit glue. So it seems like we can, like elevate this mount as much as we want. So there are a lot of space like in this area, right? But it's there's a curve right here. So for this one, I can't just go like this, right? Or like this. It doesn't seem to fit. So it's like a curve starting from here and hitting this. So yeah, and also one more thing that I noticed, that the wire that are coming from the engine, it's pretty small. So this one used to be here. So I'm not sure if I want to change the whole wiring for the like the starter module. So there are more work. So I think that it makes sense if I find a better place for this one. So one thing that I can do, like mount it this way here. Like I'm not sure if you can see, but like it's like this, on the other side though. Or yeah, so on the other side, so I'm gonna mount it like this. This is gonna be like narrow and it will fit right here, right? So yeah, I think that's the plan. So I'm gonna fit that there because I just need to use the same wire that is coming out from the engine. That's just easier and less work. I liked it to be up there because everything would be symmetric and beautiful, but yeah, it doesn't worth it. Like I'm not sure how many wires should I change, and maybe I find a new connector because this is like something fixed. Yeah, like a lot of headache and hassles for something that is not that important. So okay, I guess first I need to order the regulator rectifier and make sure that I have a good place for that, and then I can continue with this job, because like I need to first make sure that the like everything can fit, and then I start making the brackets. Okay, so yeah, let's go and order the regulator rectifier. Alright, we are back and we got the rectifier regulator, and now we're gonna continue trying to see just if I can fit this alongside other electrical components onto this frame. So the plan is to fit it somewhere on the other side of the frame, and after that I'm gonna try to fit this the starter module somewhere here. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Decided where I want to mount these electrical components. As you can see, the M unit it's gonna have a mount that is coming from the, like, underneath this rod. Yeah, so this needs to go a little bit more higher, and I, you know, like, kind of wanted to do that because I want this tank to sit up a little bit higher. And after that, I'm gonna make a small bracket, very simple one, for the starter module. So as you can see, M unit blue is kind of on top of the starter module. That's how I could fit these two underneath the tank. I could have like moved this to somewhere here where the coil used to locate it, but I'm not gonna do that. So because I just want to have everything in the same place. It's kind of easier, I guess, in terms of wiring. Yeah. So that's the way it goes, and now I need to make the brackets. Move this a little bit higher and start measuring and like cutting metal and welding. So it's gonna be interesting. Let's get to it. Okay, as you can see, modifying this rod is done. It's a good fit. I like that. Let me try with the cover. Okay, looks like it's a bad news. When I cover it, put the cover on this rod, then it doesn't fit anymore. So it's possible that if I cut it, because it's a that one, as you can, I don't know if you can see it here. Yeah, but the tank, right? This here, it's not gonna fit in, right? So that's the problem. I need to cut it. I'm not sure how much, but it looks like it's too big for this. Okay, I'm gonna try to cut some part of this, and the worst case is to just cut these the two sides completely, and then see if it fits or not. Okay, now the cover is cut. I just removed some part from the sides, and let's see if it fits now. Oh, it goes in perfectly. Awesome. Okay, I think this part of the tank is done. I really like the alignment, everything looks perfect. So yeah, I need to make 2 more mounts underneath here to just completely mount the tank onto the frame. But I think that part turned out to be really good.